Yeah, I should probably do something about that. If you're with a woman, thank her, because this shit ain't easy to wear, man. Kind of having a bad hair day today. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the costume here. It doesn't want to fit right. Of course, it's like, you know, 6 sizes too small for me. These gloves are a bitch to type in too. They're really bad. I wanted to just like, you know, cut the fingers off because that's how a lot of Madelyn Pryor's costumes have it. But I didn't want to destroy my wife's elbow length gloves either. So anyway, what's up, MSFers? Are we having a good one today? I hope so. I had lots of deep existential conversations I was gonna have with you guys today. Like there's some shit going on in MSF, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna have that conversation wearing this outfit. Oh, the Illuminati coming to the MCU and what it means for MSF? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about the Illuminati. Is that clip you posted in my Discord, Stocky? I feel like it's less a whale flex than is somewhat obvious. I mean, the waste of teams winning against it could be a major few. That's probably a conversation I missed going on up there. What's up, Stochasticism? What's up, Way Too Rough for you? What's up, Athame? What's up, Beneath the Blaster? What's up, Drunken Gleam? What's up, Elder JM? What's up, It's the Fritz? What's up, Cha? What's up, Kamikazu? What's up, Lane of Death? What's up, Nintendo Switch? What's up, Wiz? What's up, Pathfinder Gaming? What's up, Sean Woody? What's up, Uchiha Gray? What's up, Omega Red? What's up, Yamato? What is up, everybody? Are we having a good one? Ilya just followed. Don't get excited, Ilya. This ain't what we always do here. I just really wanted the clicks by putting sexy Madelyn Pryor cosplay into the title card. You know, I'm probably gonna have major views today. People are gonna come in all excited and then just be like, what the fuck? Okay, let's do some of this MSF business here. I'll bring down the volume just a touch. Bring it way down in my ear. Yeah, this event certainly sucks. I'm the Wong Blitz, the Agatha blitzing, the whole leaderboard situation with the MLF and all that nonsense. There's a huge amount of people that are leaving the game right now, which is crazy because we're getting all this new content coming in. You know, we've had Tower and we've had Pocket Dimension and now this new Scourge stuff with Apocalypse on the rise. All these great new characters that are being leaked and rumored and stuff like that, and we're still having people leave the game. And that just shows that the foundation of this game needs some work, right? We have way too much screen time. What the fuck happened to that idea that, you know, Cerebro said, yeah, we're aware of screen time and we don't want that to be too much. Well, that was obviously bullshit because there is screen time like never before. I do not always dress like this. My wife is just beating me up in chat. Darkhold can beat H for H, but the timeout risk is real, says a theme. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Kal-El Skywalker, there we go. Reading it does not make it sound right in my head, so I have to stop and just go, it's Superman's name, and then Skywalker. Oh, heard it from the wife, so it's confirmed. Not at all. Yeah, no bra, that's right. I'm just letting the girls kind of, well, the girls obviously aren't filling this thing out very much, are they? Does the footwear match? No, Wiz, she had some knee-high black boots, but my feet would not fit into a size 9. I'm 11 and a half, and my feet would not fit into that. Goblin Queen never looked better. I was trying to figure out how to do the little bikini bottom thing, and I wanted to just use a string, right? And then I was like, there's like a 28% chance I'm gonna show my cock on stream. And I couldn't do that because I'm gonna be getting up to like go get the blazer. By the way, I gotta take this off for defense up. I don't think, I might record one video with the costume on, but then I'll take this all off and go with the blazer. Yeah, there was the chance of a dick pic was just too real for me, so I had to go. I had to wear the shorts with this setup. Man, it's really hard to use this mouse. What's up, Bendable? What's up, Batik? AV Muse with a party at 32 coming in to watch me do some cosplay today, huh? Yeah, I'll show you guys the outfit. Yeah, I don't fill out the top very well. I'll be honest about that. I just don't fill it out the way I want to. What's up, Prominence? Hey, Prominence, I was gonna ask you beforehand if you had tested out my Madelyn Pryor on defense. If you get any screen recordings of that, I would absolutely love to see what works and what doesn't against the Emirata team with Madelyn Pryor. Because nobody else, what's up, Depsy? Thank you for the follow. Nobody else has that team. Whoops, sorry. In my alliance, nobody has the full Madelyn Pryor. Probably because they took my recommendation and didn't buy her like an idiot. Because only stupid people would buy Madelyn Pryor. I mean, I don't see what's so great about her as I sit here in her outfit. Can we talk ISO? Yeah, we can talk ISO. Stochasticism resubscribed for 6 months. Thank you, Stock. You're fucking awesome. And I appreciate you being a moderator. You're doing good work. Although, hey, there was somebody you banned yesterday, Stocky. Can you unban them? They messaged me on Twitch and was just like, hey, I was just kidding about that. I really want to be able to hang out. So could you unban that person? I forget who it was. That's right. I got the prime. No, you're smart for not buying her, Hollow Lord. She is a flex pick. I buy all the new characters because I like to show them off. I like to be able to talk about them with some authority, but she's a defensive war tune, and I don't see where her value lies outside of it. Got your 7-star MLF. Hey, did those rewards come in yet? Are we? Wow, 22 unread. Oh, these are. I went through the war store online today, so I got a bunch of these to do. I go to the war store every other day and do that. It is really hard to use. Like the textile touch with these gloves is a trick. So somebody was asking about ISO for Madelyn Pryor. Did we genuinely want to talk about that? Because we can. I'm thinking striker. In fact, I built her to be a striker. Who do you think is going to be the horseman? Skywalker? I got no clue, man. I mean, I could throw out some guesses and stuff, but I wouldn't know. I think we're gonna get... somebody said something for war because it's that hunched over character, and I can't remember what they said, but it was like a tech tune, and it matched, and I forget what it was, but it was a tech tune for war. It was kind of a weird pick. 100% striker for Maddie. Everybody's saying 100% striker. They agree with me, and I'll show you what I did with her kit. She's only level 70. I think I'm stopping here. I don't think I'm gonna build her anymore. I just made her war ready since she's war. But because I'm making her a striker, I went ahead and I put this 60% damage to primary target on war defense, flip 3 additional positive effects on the primary target. Don't know if you guys can see that there. Anyway, I went ahead and got that one on her basic to make her basic much better. Honestly, this one down here, plus 50% damage to primary and secondary attacks, that's just more damage. That's a luxury. And on her ultimate, 100% damage to flip target, flip all positive effects on primary target. It's already flipping 3 positive effects on primary target. So, you know, that's already pretty good. I think you can get by without this one. And then on her Goblin Queen, because I'm doing the Striker, I wanted a 25% chance to assist on non-attack abilities, 10% damage for controlled characters. I wanted that because she's designed to assist. Thank you for the follow, Night Maverick. Appreciate that. She's supposed to, you know, I wanted her to assist more, and so I wanted her basic to do as much damage. I'm not 100% sure if that affects her assist damage or not. Uchiha Gray is now following. Thank you for the follow, Uchiha Gray. I appreciate that. She has damage on par with Echo. Those damage ratios are not a joke. Well, I'm glad I'm setting her up for the assists and all that. I hope it's going to be good. I mean, her basic should do, like, if you go to msf.gg, and you should always go to msf.gg when you're applying your T4s, it says that her basic assist is the exact same thing as her basic. I mean, for all intents and purposes. So I think this is a great way to set her up if you want to build her. If you want to go ham on this character, you know, then, you know, of course, you build her up higher than this. Go gear tier 14 probably. I may take her to 14. We'll see where I sit on the ISOs. But I don't know, you guys, hold on a second here. Let me unlock this camera. We're gonna expand this a bit. What do you think? Oh, I'm gonna see clips of that for days. I really wanted a cape, man. I couldn't figure out how to do a cape in time. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna read chat out loud. Okay, let's see if I can bring this back down to whatever size it was. I don't know, is that pretty close? If I go right monitor. Yeah, that's pretty close, a little bit bigger maybe. There we go. A little bit bigger for my big ego. Hey, Jumpy McSpasm. Yeah, it's a great day for you to join us in stream. You picked a winner for your first time, man. Oh. Yeah, so that's where we're at with Madelyn Pryor. I need to bump up Mystique a little bit. You know what? Let's go ahead and take her up to 65 and bring her up to gear tier 12, just to round out the team a little bit more, make it a little more even there. There's that, and I think that's probably good. I don't know if I'm gonna go 13 or 14 on Mystique. Mystique doesn't suck anymore, but you do have to have her paired with Strife. Yeah, let's talk Scourge ISO. What do you want to talk about Scourge ISO? Oh, you want to talk about the issue with the Scourge ISO? Is that what you want me to bring up and talk about? For some reason, people don't want to talk about this. I don't know why, but I'm a non-voy. I didn't sign any NDAs, so I'm happy to talk about this. Not that I think that that's the reason why some envoys won't talk about it. I think they have their own specific reasons for why or why not, but there was an issue in Scourge where, and this was something, apparently this is something that's been around for a while. I didn't realize it, but you could do this in raids a while back, and I thought they patched it, and apparently they didn't. If your character got really low on health, let's say you had, okay, this is a great one, for example. You would go with like a Scarlet Spider Healer ISO to get through level 5, right? And you would, or node 5, and you'd get through node 5, but he'd just have a sliver of health left, and so you'd switch his ISO to something like a 1.1 fortifier, which would drop the character's health below 0. So when the character spawns in node 10, the game didn't know what to do about it, and it would boost the health to full. And I've seen screenshots with full health, full barrier on spawn. So this was a thing that happened a long time ago, and apparently was I guess it was I don't know the full details on the history of it, but I am told that it was available to be used a long time ago, and they patched it, and somehow it reoccurred, and people were using this in Scourge. I had a couple of people message me, and they're like, hey, what's going on with this? And they'd show me the screenshots, and I was like, yeah, you stumbled across this issue. So I don't know how helpful this was, because you'd have to take a really good ISO and drop it down to a lower ISO and go into the 10th node or whatever nodes you were doing. I mean, it works with any character apparently. And so I don't know how valuable that was, but it definitely was not something that we're supposed to be doing. It was definitely exploitable in some fashion. So that's a thing that, you know, Scopely needs to knock off. They need to take care of that. No, we sent in tickets, we messaged developers and stuff like that. I know that the envoys sent in, I know for a fact that multiple envoys messaged the devs with this and said, hey, this is an issue that needs to be taken care of. Of course, we've never gotten word about this, and it just went under the rug. So there's one more issue with that Scourge event that was being, you know, people were manipulating, and it kind of sucks, but you know, the stability of the game and the integrity of the game, that needs to be addressed first. And if they can't address those issues, then they need to take away things like the leaderboard, because there are people who are paying money to play this game and be competitive. And those people deserve to get the value for their dollar. And, you know, when you talk about spending in this game, that's a whole huge conversation. And I think that the non-voice have some stuff coming up where they're going to be talking about spending habits and tactics of Scopely and things like that. And I'd love to see some community members get involved in that conversation and show up. I believe that's going to appear on Hargrave's stream. That's a real tentative thing though, so don't quote me on that. But we're definitely talking about that in the non-void chat. And we would like to make some impactful change in the community and bring awareness to some people who don't quite understand the tactics that come with these offers. You know, these, you know, we talk about anchor pricing, we talk about artificial scarcity, we talk about these loot box mechanics. This is the worst one of all. The Red Star, the entire Red Star system, right? These are terrible mechanics. The fact that we have messaging that appears at the bottom of the screen when a person does something like pulls a big red star pull or gets $1 million orb drop, that's designed to bring you in and make you want those things that they got. It's designed to make you jealous. And then when somebody like when I unlocked Madelyn Pryor, right? I purchased one of these, which is a disgustingly outrageous price for something that is virtual. Right? This is not a tangible thing I get to play with, and I paid $50 for it. That's pretty horrible. Now, my income can support my spending habits, and so I'm okay with that. When I quit my job, I have to go free to play in this game because my spending habits will no longer be, I will no longer be able to support those spending habits with my income. So I will be switching to free to play here in a couple of months. And that kind of sucks for me because I enjoy spending on the game like this. But I've always told people that the money that I make from stream does not go into my account. That is my personal hobby. It's what I want to spend my money on. And I'm very aware of Scopely's tactics when it comes to these offers. So I know what I'm getting into and what I'm spending my money on. And when I spend money and it feels bad, that's on me, and I'm well aware of it. And then if it feels bad to me, then I don't do it again. I bought a Red Star offer one time, a $50 pack of Red Stars one time. It was the worst feeling ever. I'm never, ever going to do that again because it's just crap. I knew what I was doing, and I felt like even though I knew what I was doing, I felt like I was manipulated into it. I don't want that to happen to me, and I don't want it to happen to anybody else. So there's some conversations coming up between non-voice, and hopefully some envoys will get involved in that discussion too. We'd like to just do a general awareness of the situation of the game. You know, there's a lot of people who are leaving the game right now because of the intense amount of screen time, and the game just isn't that much fun. Even though we've got all these new game modes coming out, it's just not that much fun to play. And so we've got people leaving for those reasons. And the integrity, the leaderboard system, all this stuff that's going on right now. And it's kind of a crapshoot, and I think that a lot of people would like to hear from a lot of other content creators, a variety of content creators on these thoughts and ideas. I'm going to knock down some of this energy, and then I'm going to jump into raids. I tell you, the way my headphones sit on this wig and stuff, always weird. When I did the thank you 52 Goats. I love that name. That is fantastic. 52 Goats. I want to know why it's 52 Goats and not 51 Goats. When I did the Omega Red cosplay, I don't remember the headset feeling so weird on my ears with the with that stuff. Okay, let me back up and catch up with chat because you guys have been trying to talk at me and I kind of been missing a lot of it. So could they back out and change back to regular ISO with full health? I don't know, Hollow Lord. I never tested it out. I was way too busy at the time, and the first people who messaged me about this asked me not to talk about it or share it because it was their personal account and they didn't want me sharing the pictures or anything. And so 5 Midnight is now following. Thank you, 5 Midnight. I appreciate that. They asked me not to share their pics and stuff like that. And I didn't want to go live with it without solid information. And so I had to wait. And then later, other people were messaged this information and given screenshots from other sources. And then later I got some other people that did it. But by then it already been reported to the devs. Other people had already talked about it and stuff. And I had mentioned it briefly in stream and everything, but it just wasn't a big issue to bring up. But I never did any testing for it, so I should have. Imagine MSF during Y2K. Leaderboards worse than red stars. Yeah, Fox Robin, I think leaderboards are worse than red stars, actually. Because leaderboards allow for multiple avenues of cheating, where red stars is just a shitty system that okay, when Scopely doesn't respond to questions from the community, that's a no. That's their way of saying no. They don't benefit by saying no to anything unless it benefits them to specifically answer no to a question. They're not going to say no to anything. So they just don't respond. And when you don't get a response from them, it means they're aware of that situation and they ain't going to do shit about it. Okay? And so when we don't force their hands, like when there's a glitch or an exploit and we don't, as content creators, put all that information out there for the community at large to deal with, they like to not do anything about it, not say anything, not respond about it. But when you force their hand, then they come up with a response. We got a response on those broken scourges because everybody was talking about it. Anybody watching a content creator knew about the broken scourges. So they had to make a message and put that out there. And I'm glad they did. I wish they would have just come forward right at the beginning because like right when those things were figured out, content creators were telling them, hey, these scourges are broken. You need to do something about it. And they didn't say anything about it until the community at large was using them and forced their hand. I'm not jealous. Also, screw you, Fox, for getting 7 yellow star Agatha, I think you mean, Bondreas. Nobody got a 7. Oh, a 7 red star Agatha. Excuse me. That was my bad. A 7 red star Agatha? Wow. You did wear this top out to clubs. I remember you wearing this top out to clubs, honey. I'm jealous over the hair. 7 yellow Agatha in 2023. Yeah, that's true, because she won't be farmable. Man, and they're releasing characters at an increased cadence. They're like, hey, we guarantee we're going to make farmable characters on the first Wednesday of every month. And then we're going to increase the cadence of characters so that those farmable characters become irrelevant by the time you get to farm them. Join me in the free-to-play pirates. Let's see. You'll still be able to do a lot of free-to-play with where you're at, your roster, just change in tactics, and it can be a fun challenge. You know what? Derstradamus? I hope I'm getting that right. You raise a good point. So the reason I spend right now is because I'm very busy in my real life. I work 90 hours a week sometimes at my job, and I don't have the time to blitz every 2 hours. And so I spend a little bit of money because I'm fortunate to have a decent income from my current career. And so I make up for it. The value is there for me. Like Mobile talked about spending $50 on that offer that would basically make it so you didn't have to do 15 rotations of blitz. And I'm like, for me, that's almost valuable enough for me. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the next star rank on Agatha, so I'm not going to bother. But like, if I needed to do the maximum amount of blitzing, I might have considered spending on that $50 offer because for me, my time is so valuable. That was really close to being a value for me. I didn't, and I don't think it's valuable for other people, but they make those offers that way so that people in my position who have a little bit of a disposable income, and when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. I'm not a baller, guys. that we're enticed to buy those. But when I switch to free to play, I'll no longer have a career. I'll be a stay-at-home dad, and I'm going to be allotting a few hours every day to making content for Marvel Strike Force and other games. And so I may have the time to go hardcore free to play. How does one get involved with an Envoy program? Andreas, I can send you an invite, buddy. The main thing is that you just need to make content for Marvel Strike Force, and you are not an envoy. That's about it. That's really all it is. And all the envoys do is we talk about anything that we want to talk about. We try to help the community. Our angle, because they don't really listen to envoys. I mean, they do to a degree, but not really. You hear about the envoys complaining that they're not being listened to, they're not being responded to, their advice is not being taken. And so the non-voice take a different approach where we are trying to communicate to the player base and let the player base know how to respond to what's going on so that they don't waste their time or money on crap. And then hopefully those reactions can drive Scopely to change their habits to being less, you know, intrusive and disruptive and conniving and shady and slimy, hopefully. But so that's our angle. But Bondrez, I'll send you an invite, buddy. Just DM me or something in Discord and remind me so after stream I can send you an invite. Mobile Gamer posted a while back a video on the game industry and their tactics. That's right, Batik. Mobile Gamer has done a bunch of those. I really liked that video where it shows like the TED Talk of the guy showing how to get people's money. And he basically opens up and says, and this was from Mobile Gamer Stream. He's the one who introduced it. I wish I had the link to Mobile's, I don't know if Mobile made a video on that or not. Anyway, the guy basically opened up and he said, put your ethics and your morals on a shelf. We're talking about how to make money here. And it was really scary, this stuff. And they use all of those tactics here, guys. All of them are being used here. So could they back out and change back to regular ice? Oh, we went over that. Let's see here. 1 minus 51 goats was taken. Have you never played 52 goat? You guys are really... You thought Raw was running the stream today, didn't realize it was me. Doom1603 is now following. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm the same alliance as Run. Wolf Whistle. Thank you for that. Yeah, at least I know I'm looking good. I'm not sure how I feel about other dudes doing cat calls at me, but at least I know I'm looking good. I'm trying to catch up with chat. Sorry, guys. I disagree. Leaderboards showcase cheaters. Even if there weren't leaderboards, we would still have to compete with cheaters in Blitz, Arena, Raid seasons, etc. But less cheaters are just allowed, mostly go under the radar. I don't know, Steven. I think that there's a few cases where, excuse me, where certain people are able to jump to the top of the leaderboards and show how easy it is. I don't think that Scopely is getting any more cheaters because of the leaderboards. I think it raises awareness to it right now. But the problem I have with cheaters in conjunction with a leaderboard is that the cheaters drastically affect my placement. Okay, Afame, congratulations by the way, Afame got top 100. He was in the number 100 position. How's he gonna feel knowing that there's cheaters that are still slipping through the cracks and he gets position 101 with the work that he put in? He would be very pissed off. Fortunately, he got 100. Hopefully he continues to climb in the ranking as that stuff comes out. I'm not sure when our actual payout comes out. I think it's today at reset. I'm not sure. Anyway, the leaderboards just really presses the issue. Whereas in Blitz, it's like, okay, there's cheaters out there who have big rosters and that sucks. I just don't care so much in Blitz. I know that it does affect me, but not quite so directly. And in War, it's like, I don't care about War. War's a joke whether you win or lose, man. You know, you gain, what is it? You gain 13 trophies, you lose 11. So as long as you just continue playing the game, you're going to be pushed that 50-50 win-loss ratio, and you're going to climb in the rankings from gold to plat to diamond and on up. So who cares if there's cheaters in there? They're just doing the same thing, you know? Arena, kind of the same way. Like, it's a little bit more visible for people who are at the top. And then raids. Raids is probably a little bit more effective because if you have those big raid teams, you can help your alliance. You can get through that stuff a little faster and stuff. So, but I would hope that people in alliances look at their teammates and go, hey, you have a 1 million roster and you're doing Doom 2.3. What's going on here? And I'd hope they'd point those things out. So I just think leaderboards makes it more effective. If it was milestones, people probably wouldn't care so much about cheaters and they would probably continue to go under the radar. But Scopely's not doing anything about the cheaters anyways. So what's the point? You know, maybe if Scopely jumped on this and was doing something about it, I'd be like, yeah, let's keep running leaderboards if you guys are going to keep cracking down on the cheaters. Yeah, I wish the ISO thing was brought out into the light a little bit more, Bendable. I don't think it had a big enough impact, and I wasn't... When people come to me with information and ask me to keep it private, I do my best to keep it private. I want people to feel comfortable coming to me with stuff if they want it to be private. So I got to respect those wishes and not share that stuff if they ask me not to. Why didn't the CC that tested Scourge notice the broken Scourges? Yeah, because they didn't test it, Night Maverick. They just didn't test it. Or if they did, I don't know, like if I was the tester, that stuff would have gone unnoticed too. I don't want to bash them for something that I myself couldn't do right. But I mean, you're paying somebody to do that job. I would hope you're paying somebody to test that stuff. And if they're getting a paycheck, they need to do it right. They also didn't know that the CCs test out Scourge event on the test server. They also didn't allow the content creators to test the Scourge event on the test server. I thought, Batik, didn't they let the envoys run some of that? Because I remember they did it and they weren't allowed to talk about it for 24 hours. Then they came back and they told everybody, yeah, the sticking points are node 5 and 10. So they did allow the CCs to test it. But remember, and this is kind of a catch-22, they don't pay the envoys to do anything. They allow them. And the envoys make money by making content. So if the envoys feel it's better to make content from the test server that showcases how good or bad a character is, or how awesome their red star pulls were or something, that's what they're gonna do. They're not paid to test and catch glitches. Now, I appreciate it when they do. So like when Tana goes through the data mines and finds stuff, I always applaud him, you know? So like, if you see a content creator who is really helping you out and looking for those glitches and stuff, remember that they're not doing it on Scopely's behalf. They're doing it for you. So go to their streams, go to their YouTube, give them a subscription, you know, toss them a gift sub. If you don't like subscribing on Twitch to them, you know, just give them a gift sub. That doesn't roll over or anything. And you'd be supporting their actions. And that's where, you know, if we support the content creators who are helping the community the most, that's who you're going to see out there pushing that kind of content. If you see content creators who are despicable pieces of shit, making fun of other people and being disruptive in the community, and you think that's great and you're supporting them, that's what you're going to get. So I think, you know, go to those content creators and gift them the subs that are doing the right things and helping you guys. Gibson X is now following. Thank you, Gibson X. I appreciate that. Which tune was last made farmable? Sharky, I'm not sure. I'm not the guy who follows that. What's up, Cleaning Agent? Nice of you to join us. So that makes Colleen the latest farmable. I think, yeah, I think somebody came into the stores recently and became farmable. Was it? I think it was this one here. In the orb is Dagger. Dagger pushing Colleen Wing out of the orb is probably the Wednesday one. I don't remember. I'm not the guy that I'm the defense up guy, guys. That's all I do is I work with your crappy defenses. Thanks, Sage. I appreciate that. Yeah, I did. I'm doing Madelyn Pryor content here. September 8th of last year. Represent free to play. That's right. Cleaning Agent, one of the best free to play content creators out there right now. Mr. Free to Play hung it up and he was no longer free to play at the end. Cleaning Agent hanging in strong. I don't know, Cleaning Agent, are there any other content creators out there who are doing completely free to play content? I just lost against Omega Red's Marauders with my Weapon X. Omega Red's Marauders? Are you talking about Omega Red? Do we have an Omega Red in our alliance? My God. I'm such a bad alliance member. Oh, we do have Omega Red in our team. Oh, that's right. I remembered that. Shit, I chat with him all the time. We've had some turnover, sorry. Represent stay-at-home dads, that's right. Hail Dolphins? Oh, Dolphin Spenders. I thought you were like Miami Dolphins or something. Bondvoy incoming. Yeah, check out Bondreas' stuff. He's been doing some collabs with other people too. I like it when you get those other content creators in there and chatting up and stuff. I think it was like you and 2K Benny were chatting the other day, and I was lurking in your stream. Oh. Hey, what's up, Revenix? Just trying to get caught up on chat. I'm having a chatty Tuesday this morning. Let's see here. Getting through. Wow, lots of shout outs. Man, we get so many streamers that come in here. I found it funny yesterday. Number one was a guy called Fixin' Not to Play Top 1 or something like that. We should all care about Blitz more. Yeah, right. I was gonna have like some, well, honestly, like we were chatting in the non-void chat just before stream, and it was like a pretty deep discussion about the structure of the non-voids and the envoys and the structure of this game and spending and how we can make actual change in the game and stuff like that. It was a pretty deep conversation, and we were generating some really good ideas that we want to work on. That's what we're always doing in the non-void chat, is building each other up, generating ideas, working on collabs, trying to get things going and stuff, trying to stay on message and everything, and really narrow down what our message is as a group and things like that. And it was a really good discussion, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go put on this skimpy little halter top and a wig and then go get serious? Like, I don't know how that's gonna play out. Zemo Factor didn't work on your Marauders, too much regen. Thanks, Fredo. So Zemo Factor doesn't work. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Oh, I'm being told to just skip. Wow, I was way behind. Okay, so if you had something important for me to read, just please repeat it, because I just had to skip through a lot of shout-outs and conversation and stuff going on in there. Okay, I did my blitz. I'm gonna collect these red dots off the milestones. Oh, save the world, that's a dumb one. Bondreas, I don't have the chat delay command up there yet. I don't... there should be, I think there's only a 5-second delay on me. Let's do an arena attack. Hanging in the top 20. Here's this one. How do I beat this one? It's the Eternals with MLF. Don't collect dailies. The pass refreshes tonight. Oh, okay. I already collected half of my dailies. All right, there's a shout out to you guys. Don't collect dailies. What team do I use to beat this one, guys? I forget. I think I can do this one to beat it, right? Don't I use this one to beat it? I think I use this one to beat it. I don't know. Let's find out. I can't remember. I know I've got a team saved that beats it. I just don't remember which one. You use Eternals, Kestrel, MLF, and Emma. I'll probably have to save that one. I think this one works because I cloned their MLF and then just annihilate. You just use the Darkhold on auto. Rorik7 is now following. Thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that. Eternals, MLF, Emma, Shang-Chi. Siege Stage, I don't have Shang-Chi. I mean, I have them. I just didn't build them. Okay, so that clearly is working, and we can just put it on auto. So that one works. I didn't even get to Sinister's copy. What's up, Joey? What do you think of my costume? You like it? Do I look pretty? Huh? Do I look pretty? I feel kind of pretty. Madelyn 7 or run Pryor? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I was supposed to be Agatha, but I kind of missed that one. And I'm a man of my word, and the non-voice said I could do Madelyn Pryor if I wanted to. And Madelyn Pryor was actually easier because I didn't have to go buy a wig for it. Pryor run? Oh, I gotta do raids, man. I gotta do raids. Where am I at in raids? Yeah, just use G19 Darkhold with Dormammu. Should win. Oh, this is a Mystic. I could probably throw this one on auto since I don't have to go into the boss node, but we'll see. Agatha would have been prettier, you think? See, if I did the Agatha costume, I was gonna buy a wig and get a big witch's nose and really go for it. But the Madelyn, I had everything I needed to do the Madelyn costume. MC, I would have done the old Agatha. I would have done the in-game Agatha. My lip sync skills could have been a drag queen in the making. I used to do, me and a buddy of mine back in grade school, we did a lip sync to, what was it? Vanilla Ice. We had like this whole thing worked out where we like did the lip sync, and we had this like little moves we would do where like jump over each other and roll on the ground and do all this weird stuff. I think I can just throw this on auto. Let's see how it goes. I'll just try and pick the right characters. There's that stupid heal block. What's up, Vin? I saw, you know, if sorry, I'm reading some things in chat. If Mr. Chip Nasty can go on with tassels and do the Chip and Dale's dance, I figured I could do Madelyn Pryor. I just can't get my top to work right. I really want to show that cleavage off right there. I didn't shave my chest recently, so I kind of want to show off that manliness I've got going on. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Beach. How's that Five Nights at Freddy's treating you? My kids like to watch that stuff on YouTube, and I have to always change it because it borders on the not okay for an 8-year-old, you know? Definitely not okay for my 5-year-old. You should stop. You should stand up and give us a spin. I've done a couple of those, but I can show you again. Hold on, let me do this first round of tech. Let me see how this first round of tech goes, and if I can clear this node, I'll give you guys a stand-up show real fast. All right, focusing. Everyone get ready to clip it. Oh, I'm sure they've already clipped a bunch of these. Let's go. I want to go. No, I want to go here because he's got the vulnerable for the double tap. Praying for a wardrobe malfunction. I gotta tell you, when I stand up, I'm totally flexing. There's no way I'm letting my actual gut hang out on this. Oh, he got the juice. I'm gonna run with it. We're gonna clear this one, no problems. We're gonna clear it. Yeah, there we go. Bend and snap? I don't think so, Wiz. What's up, Nemesis? We can go here. Security Beach was really watered down for a younger demo. Yeah, I think they're trying to bring in the younger kids with that game. They're finding it has traction with a younger audience than they originally expected. Let's put this over here so she doesn't gain any of those deflects. Plus, I want her to get down in the health because she has that AoE heal block thing that really sucks. I don't like it at all. We don't want to do that one because I need to save that for the next node. And big attack. Boom, there we go. We got a dodge and a counter attack. That was pretty good. I'm going to save that because we're doing really well. I'm going to go back into Bishop with a double tap. There we go. Ooh, I should have gone for Cloak. I thought I had time to get one more attack in on Cloak. That sucks. Okay, we're just going to go auto basic. That'll be good enough. There we go. All right, we got to it here. I'll show you guys the whole thing. I wanted a little, like a little skimpier thing, but like I said, I thought there was like a 25% chance I might show my cock, and I didn't really want to do that. You know, I was gonna push the boundaries of this costume for you guys, but it just made me too nervous. Just too nervous, man. You know what? I'm actually Mr. Sin. Yeah, I love when I gotta follow after I show off this outfit. I was actually surprised that they put Madelyn Pryor as risque as they did. Like, after seeing what they did with Emma Frost, it was like, come on, man. Like, give me the Emma that I want. Give me the Emma that I know and love. And so I was surprised that they did as good a version of Madelyn Pryor as what they did. Cosplay streams every Tuesday. Stocky, I wish I could, man, but the costumes get kind of expensive. I should know. I have purchased a lot of wigs, makeup, a lot of fabric, and sewn together my own stuff. Like, if you guys haven't seen my Omega Red cosplay, I was really proud of that one. It did not get very many views on YouTube and stuff, and I didn't care. I had so much fun doing that stream and making that costume and showing it off. It was fantastic. Let's swap you guys out, and I'm gonna go with Doc Ock and Ghost for no other reason than I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This is the second one of Tech. How do I get through the second one of Tech? No. This one. Let's go with that. I want to see if I can make this work. I think that should be enough summons and healing that maybe, as long as they don't focus down Minerva, I got a chance of getting this in one shot. You can do Invisible Woman next. I know you have one. That's true. The Invisible, but the thing is, Stocky, is that my wife looked so good in that costume. I don't want to like mess it up. I don't want to mess it up and come into that costume with, you know, because she looked fantastic like that. No, I don't have the Doom ult up. We used it the last round, but he took like 2 turns, I believe. Let's go ahead and take off that deflect and then see if we can't get some of those down. Yeah, we can do that. That'll work. That was useful. It was very useful. Let's go after her. Raw's in it right now. She's just invisible. Yeah, she's in the Invisible Wood costume. She's just invisible. Let's go here. I want to make sure I get the defense down on him. Oh wow, that was a weird way for it to go, but I'll take it. Please don't kill her. Thank you. I needed to get that to go off. There we go. And a death proof on Lady D. Hopefully Lady D does some. Oh good, he's got the defense down, so I'll still get rid of Carter. See if I can't strip those, because her ult isn't very useful in the next one for me. Use some green clothes on the green screen, yeah. We'll try and rewind some turn meter, not that there's a whole lot on the field to rewind. That was almost a waste, but I just wanted to get some bleeds out there and get people hurt. There's that. Go to Black Panther. Oh, dang it. Oh well, I can still do this, and that'll get Black Panther. There's that one, and we're just gonna lay into this defense down and keep getting the pings. There we go. There's a taunt. That's all right, because I'm pretty sure that what's her name? Oh man, yeah, I better use this because my health is so low. They're gonna die if I don't. I won't be able to crush that boss node. Come on, lay it up there. Thank you. And then number 3. Zoink. And then I think we're probably just going to... Yeah, we'll do that. Kind of stupid going into defense up. Here, let's go into defense, or into not defense up. There's that. Man, I need to build up my Lady D. LDS needs a boost, man. She's so good, she deserves it. We'll keep that and just go auto basic from here on out. Should be fine. My wife has a great Wonder Woman and she has dark hair, fake boobs. She really rocks it. You lucky guy. You know what? I was never... The Wonder Woman costume was another one that was never a big draw for me. I guess I don't like DC superheroes. The DC comic book line, everything DC has not appealed to me at all. I've always felt it was a knockoff of Marvel. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but it never appealed to me at all. And so maybe that's why I wasn't big on her. Let's see, we need to get you. Let's put you to the outside, actually. Let's go with you for some speed. Maybe we'll get around to it. I doubt it, but maybe. Or I could go for Ultron, since he's going to be doing some slow-ass basics for a while. Let's do Ultron and see where this gets me. They both steal from each other equally? Okay. I wouldn't know because I don't watch DC anymore. Like, I mean, I'll go see some of the movies and stuff. I haven't gone and seen the new Batman or anything. I just, whatever. But yeah, it's just... DC's never appealed to me, so I never got into it. But a lot of those costumes that, you know, you can get your wives or girlfriends or whatever to dress up in, or your boyfriend or whatever, none of that stuff's ever really appealed to me. There's a few, but I'm not going to tell you guys what I like. I'll tell you what I don't like. DC sucks right now. Blitz check. Oh, thank you for the announcement. I did my blitz just before stream started, so I think I need to do, I'll do one after defense up. Let's hit you. And for those of you just showing up, I think I'll record one defense up video in costume, and then I'm going to take it off because it's kind of driving me nuts. It feels it's distracting the way the headphones are working with me right now. My wife has just come in senior outfit. The last I heard was, I can't deal with this today. Let's keep going. See if I can't get another bot out there. Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. No, no, no. Come on, I need to kill Doom. There we go. Okay, who cares if I win or lose? My teammates will take over from here. Let's go on this. Tink. It would be so cool if Doom could take another turn, but I think he's gonna bleed out now. Yep, he's a goner. He's a goner. So she. Yeah, she got rid of some barrier over there. That's all that was. In Wong's blitz, Juicy, I'm not really even trying. I'm not even trying. I bought 2 offers of Wong because I really thought he was going to be an impactful character, and then I knew the blitz releases. I know where I stand in blitz. I come in squarely in the 10% range every time, and whether I push hard or screw off, I usually just land squarely in that 10% range. So that's probably where I'll end up, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, my time is valuable to me, so I would rather buy a sure thing and not waste so much time being glued to my phone. I don't want my kids to not know what my face looks like without a phone plastered to it. People are asking for pics of the different females dressed up in costume. Like, yeah, let's show it up. Hey, I got a channel called Bragging Rights. It's not specific to Marvel Strike Force. Sen Raven raided my stream with a party of 8 viewers. What's going on, Sen Raven? What do you think of my outfit, huh? Do I look pretty? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Blitz. What's up, Prince of Peace? Thank you. People call me sexy. I'm having a bad hair day. I really am. Free to play will learn to blitz like a machine. Yeah, I do run a 2-hour timer from time to time, but I have like 3 stages. I don't run a timer. I don't care. I run a timer, but if I'm busy, I just won't touch it. And then there was a mode that I almost never do, which is stop what I'm doing to play the game when my timer goes off. And I tried that the very first day of this whole Agatha thing. I set my timer for 2 hours and I tried to get 8 rotations in, and I missed the 8th rotation, and I was like, this ain't gonna happen. I'm not even gonna try. And honestly, I was not expecting to go through the whole thing. Did I lose a web warrior? What the heck, man? Damn, girl, you be looking good. How you doing? Says Sin Raven. Oh, you know, just hanging out, playing some MSF. Quick Draw 84 with the follow. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Wait, I just logged on. Is this a Black Widow Streetwalker cosplay? No, this is Madelyn Pryor. The best I can do. The best I can do. I wonder how this is going to look with the blazer on. That's going to be kind of weird, right? Hey, I'm going to survive the node, but I guess I'm done with my web warrior team. Whatever. Did that sound just like Way Too Raw? I don't think it did. I don't think so. Somebody put something in announcements. At everyone. Oh, Stoggy's trying to get people to come here. Okay, let's do this node, which is global characters. Okay, we can do a global team. Let's change you out and put you. Let's change you out and put you. Whoops, let's get a little swap here. There and there and that. That looks good to me. And we'll throw that on auto. And while that's playing on auto, I'm going to send Bondreas this invite real fast. Invite people going to Bondreas. There it is. Auto is the motto on Run 7 stream. Be sure. Wow. Hey, Bondreas, if you're still in here watching, my spelling sucks because I'm wearing these. Wow, my spelling is so terrible. My typing is just really horrible. I saw the Agatha event, realized I could just work more hours and buy a second offer with the extra money, save money and time, and went to bed. Exactly, Nemesis. It's like if your job nets you, like, okay, let's say you have a very lucrative business that you went to school for or whatever. I don't know. I hate talking money because I don't want to sound like a snob, or I don't want to come off like I'm broke or begging. Money's a very touchy thing, so I apologize if I offend anybody when I talk about money. Well, let's say you make $100 an hour. Right? Like you take home $100 an hour after taxes. It is absolutely beneficial to you to skip the blitzing, buy the offers. Way more worth your time. You know, what did somebody come up with? Like, they ended up blitzing for like 5 years time is what it would take to blitz like nonstop for, I don't know, there was sort of some crazy blitz numbers of how much time they used up. Or maybe it was an entire year for the life of the game. They spent like, I don't know, ridiculous time on the game spent blitzing. And so if you're going to spend, you know, I think it takes me about 12 minutes to do a rotation because sometimes I'm places where my phone doesn't want to load or something like that. And then you multiply that times 8, that's what, I don't know, 100 minutes or something off the top of my head. And so that's an hour and a half-ish, really roughly speaking. An hour and a half every day of my time. Well, if I'm netting $100 an hour, why the hell would you do that? You know, I'd rather just, you know, spend a little bit more time at work, you know? You know, the game mode is bad when people would rather work than play it. That's true. That's a very good point. When people would rather work than play it. Like, let's say you bring home $20 an hour. An hour and a half is $30. Those offers are 50. You know, I would rather work 5 hours than do all the blitzing. I would rather work 5 hours than do all the blitzing. I don't know where the math comes out, but you get my point. I'm just going to say it for all the Twitch people. Run looks like Amaranth. You think so, Wiz? I'm a big fan of Amaranth. I am. I was gonna go talk to her the other day in her chat the other day, just because she is such a figure in the MSF community, and I wanted to talk to her about that and ask her and be like, hey, do you know that everybody in MSF kind of knows who you are because of like clips like what plays on Sage? You know, like that kind of got the ball rolling with that clip on Sage's stream. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go over to Sage Sentient stream and ask him to do the ammo thing or purchase the ammo thing out of his stream points or whatever, and give it a go, because it's a very, very funny clip. Maddie is really cheap to gear. It's nice. Is she? Oh, I just kind of clicked buttons. I wasn't paying attention to what her gear is. Time for the hot tub. Skills open. Thanks, Ja. Blitz credits help with high blitz scores, then cores also for the blitz ballers out there. Yeah. Prince of Peace, I think that if I got super serious with blitzing, I probably could get to the next tier above. I probably could. But it's going to be like a year before enough people drop out that I'm consistently getting up there. And I just don't want to try that hard. You know, and maybe when I switch to free to play, maybe I will. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. Everyone on Twitch knows Hammerhead. That's true, Sharky. You're right. Not just the MSFers. That's true. Everybody does. And because I stop by her stream every once in a while, it has started sending all the girly streams my way, and I have to go through and click, no, I'm not interested. No, I'm not interested. So she's the only one that I ever actually stop at, and usually it's just to see what's going on. Let's see, I did Alliance Raid, so it's time for Defense Up. Let me go get the Blazer, and we'll do an episode of Defense Up real fast. Hey YouTube, we're back, and if you want to catch more of these streams, tune in on Twitch, because Twitch gets all of what I'm having to say, not just the stuff when I forget to hit the record button. But we're back anyway, and yes, I'm out of costume. I was feeling a little claustrophobic in that wig, and I was feeling a little vulnerable in that top too. Blitz check, 2 hours gone by so fast, yes. Envoy versus non-voy PvP tournament win. Wouldn't that be fun, Steven? That would be really fun. I should talk to Dorky Dad about that, see if he wants to put something together like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. You could try Loki instead of Scarlet Witch in the full Darkhold matchup. He cuts resist and makes your MLF go first. That's a good idea, Nemesis. I should give that a shot. Just think how much summer money your kids could earn. Blitz for both you and wait till Rob paying him to do the blitz for me. That's a thought. I don't want my kids to get involved in blitz. I don't want my kids to play Marvel Strike Force. You know, I want my kids to go play a different game that's more fun. I want them to play a multiplayer game where they can get involved and talk with people over a headset and have conversations with live human beings. Reaper gifting 5 subs. You're fucking awesome, Reaper. Thank you so much for that. Throw some R's in the chat for Reaper gifting out all those subs and helping you guys get past those stupid commercials. They'll choose Minecraft, unfortunately. I know. You know, I mean, Minecraft isn't bad, but I want my kids to just, I don't know what I want my kids to never play video games, to tell you the truth. But at the same time, I'm learning a lot by playing video games. I never thought that this industry would actually teach me a thing, but I'm learning so many technical things, networking things, all kinds of different stuff that I'm working on. But then I'm treating streaming like a business and trying to grow it, and I'm trying to understand this industry. My kids just want to, you know, go to the Ender world and slay a dragon or something, and that's cool. You gotta have your downtime and your fun. I want my kids to play Call of Duty. All the positive talk will help in building their self-confidence. Yeah, because it's nothing but a field of flowers over there at COD land, huh? There are studies about doctors improving cognitivity through robotic surgeries by playing video games. No, Reaper, that's just a stupid commercial, man. I don't believe that for a second. I think that there are lots of activities. I think when people talk about video games being beneficial or not, I think that's all in how you skew the data, just like anything else. It's how you lay that data out for somebody. The World is Tony says, yo, Seven, what are your thoughts on Darkhold team? I'm about to have OR in 2 weeks, so I'm debating to level up Weapon X or Darkhold. The World is Tony's. Darkhold is probably going to be slightly more useful in more areas. It's a newer team. You usually want to go for the newer teams first. I'll tell you this, though. I love my Weapon X team. I love Omega Red. I have a lot of fun with that team. The Darkhold team is so incredibly complicated and complex. It's taking me a long time to learn it and figure it out. I think once I get the hang of it, I think I'll be having a lot more fun with the Darkhold team also. And they're going to be really good everywhere. I want to see what COD Godzilla vs. Kong looks like. Yeah, I heard something about that. What's the deal with the COD Godzilla vs. King Kong thing? I'm curious about that. I'll throw my kids in Xbox Live lobbies to learn the harshness of the world. That's true. Teach them how absolutely mean and cruel people can be. No, I think if your kids want to get involved in video games, you should get them on Twitch or YouTube Live and teach them how to stream and interact with others. Teach them how to produce a segment that can entertain people while playing the video game. Teach them how to make something out of the video game that they're playing. And at least they'll learn a variety of content, because there's a lot of good things about being live on Twitch or YouTube. Like I'm watching my wife do her homework and her schoolwork via Zoom calls and stuff like that. A lot of people are on Zoom these days conducting their business calls. You can learn a lot about how to interact with people over the internet, over video calls and stuff like that, by getting on Twitch, by making YouTube videos. You know what? Make your own YouTube videos, even if it's not about video games. Like, I don't know, do recipes or whatever people want to do on YouTube, a fitness channel, anything. I think there's some valuable stuff to be learned, but you as a parent are going to have to be right over their shoulder watching them, making sure, because just like anything else, you could learn how to do it the wrong way. You can learn to do some really bad things, and you can pick up some really bad habits from other people in those industries. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, that was a great game. Watch them break as they get teabagged in Halo. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I remember getting teabagged in Halo. That was so terrible. Do not do that to my children, says Way Too Raw. Start them on PS2. Best game system ever. I did like the PS2. Yeah, I'd like to keep my kids off the internet until they're older. You really got to wait until they're teenagers and they're going to be getting on the internet anyways, and then you work with them to curate their content and stuff like that, because if they're making live content off their phone and putting stuff out there and you don't know about it, I guarantee you they're doing it wrong and they're getting bad habits, and bad stuff is happening with your children. So you kind of got to get in there and be a part of that action with them. Maybe your kids can be the Ryan's World of Twitch. Dude, I watch Ryan's World, and now I don't know anything, but I sure feel like his parents are using him as a cash grab. I feel like that kid's gonna grow up to be, you know, a child superstar and just have like a cocaine problem or something. I watch that and I'm just like, man, they are really like pushing his face on all that merch and just really making a buck off of him. And I'm not sure how much of that is his creative ideas and stuff. My 5-year-old asked for a Nintendo Switch today. Ooh, ooh. I got a Nintendo Switch for the family. I got it because I wanted it, and I got a lot of good games for my kids to play because I was tired of them playing garbage on the Xbox. And so I got a lot. Switch has a lot of friendly, family-friendly games. They also have Mortal Kombat. It's a double-edged sword, whichever way you go. You're not the first person to think that, minus the cocaine. My mind goes to cocaine a lot, sorry. That's like the go-to drug, you know? Whenever I hear teenagers these days bragging about how stoned they got, and they're like, oh man, I was so high, we smoked so much weed. And I was like, yeah, in my day, we didn't have a dispensary that we could go to and buy it legally. We had to go to a drug dealer. And when we got lit up, you know, we didn't brag about smoking so much weed. We did cocaine like an adult. Anyways, I've done all of this stuff. That's the thing most parents have failed to do in the last years when the internet and online games were still new. They just let them do whatever they want without interacting and watching over their gaming habits. That alienates parents from children so fast, it's terrifying. That's exactly right, Nemesis. If you're in there playing the games with your kids, you can play as much video games as you want because you are with them. You're interacting with them. You're talking with them, right? And you're building a relationship around an activity, and that is okay. It's when you just set them in front of the TV and let the TV be the babysitter. It runs amok, you know? There's literally nothing for me to do in this game right now. I literally can't do anything. Let's see if I can, I don't know, spend some gold on Pryor or something. 1.7 million. Let's take her up to 75. How much does that cost? Too much. Not doing it. Just not gonna do that. That's too expensive. So back to cosplay. What do you want to stream? What do you want to stream, Reaper? Danny Bonaducci needs to take Ryan under his wing. I am unfamiliar with Bonaducci. Bonaducci? Is that how I pronounce that? I think I've heard that name. Way too Rod joining the Pirates. I don't think she's going to join the Pirates. Valley had same problem this morning. Ran out of MSF content to do. Feels nice in my opinion. It's just like it's just garbage that I don't want to do. Well, I tell you what, I don't have to do a Scourge. Oh, do you guys want to hear my Scourge horror story? Okay, so you know how I said I was going to do 3 runs of Scourge? 1 to see where I stand, 1 to test out the Scourges, and then 1 final run, and that was it. And so yesterday, 4 hours before the event ends, I start my final run. And I did 131 Scourge points is what I was doing. It should have netted me 1.5 something, right? It would have put me squarely in the top 4,000, which is plenty for me. Maybe even top 3,000, I think. I think you need to get like 1.34, or I'm sorry, 1.54 to get in top 3,000. I don't know. Anyways, I spent almost an hour on node 5, but I got through it. And I got all the way to node 10. I had Dark Hold with full cooldowns, full health. I'm sorry, Dark Hunters with full cooldowns, full health, and I had Web Warriors with full cooldowns, full health. And if you make it through node 5 and you get there to node 10 with that, you know you're gonna do it. It's just a matter of time. Time I didn't have. I ran out of time before I could do the damn node. And so I don't even know what my Scourge run was. Let's go see. I think I probably got, I don't know, leaderboards. It doesn't even allow me to find me. That's crap. It's only doing the top 10. It's not even doing the top 100. Well, that's garbage. I can't even find me right now. That sucks. Oh, well. I'm pretty sure I got top 5,000 is all. I was kind of like, huh, look at this name right here. I wonder what that's in reference to. Hey, there's Jumpy. Look at that. Way to go, Jumpy. Good job. Top 10. Wow. And there's Dorky Dad at number 13. These are some good ones. Oh, there it is. Now it says find me. Hey, I made top 5,000. Look at that. Good job. Good job, me. All right. That's cool. Yeah, we know who that is. You could donate to the Alliance? No, I can't. I donated this morning. I did my Alliance donation. Or I did that last night at server reset, so I can't do it. I'm the first one to donate. I'm the very first one to donate in the Alliance. I'm not the very last one. I could beat node 10 on difficulty 7. Oh, you wanted to stream node 10 on difficulty, okay. 11 is so suspect. You think so? What was 11? $14 million? Number 11 at 14 million TCP? I have a 17.5 million and I was struggling with 139 chart. To make top 3,000, I was struggling with a 17 mil roster. I'm not saying this is impossible, but you're right. That one is very sus. I don't know. Scopely's gonna get it all figured out, right? It's in Scopely's hand. Everything's good. We're safe. Don't worry, guys. Scopely's gonna get it figured out. Yeah, right. Takes a bit to calculate. I'm rank 1828. Ironhide up there too. See you later, Sean Woody. You know what, guys? I don't have anything to do. I'm just spinning my wheels today. I don't like doing that, so I'll go edit some videos together. Also, Nemesis, I'm gonna start work on your video, buddy. I'm gonna start work on that pretty soon. Let's go over to the real T-Dub, looks like. Thank you guys on YouTube for watching. I appreciate that.